If the live video still works. Because you know we do like to go live. Because I hate editing videos, so it's easier to just go live and see what we can find and just do the stuff and make the things work. And it looks like things are working. Yeah, it looks like things are working. Anyway, good evening everybody. I hope you guys are doing quite well. This evening we'll be doing something a little bit different. Somebody asked me during this week, how do you go about softening the light from your speed light? So I thought I'd take a little moment and just talk about the thingy randomly on a live stream, because I do not like editing videos and that just works easier. So if you're still awake, by any means, if you are awake even, you're more than welcome to drop any questions you might have in regards to your speed lights and or modifiers down below, and I will get to them while we're busy live. So today we're going to be talking about how to take your speed light. I have the Godox V1 and how we can soften this light down so we don't get that harsh speed light look when we're working with subjects, especially when we use this on your camera like this. Normally if you have it on your camera like this and you point that light towards your subject, it's going to give you a very harsh light to work with, because unfortunately this is a bare bulb and bare bulbs do create hard light. But we don't need to live in hard light country, because we are lucky and we can buy the Godox Ak-R22 dome diffuser silicone thingy for your speed light. You also get the Godox CD15 for normal speedlight heads, because this one is specifically for round speedlight heads. But you also get the one which is designed for your more normal speedlight heads, and that one is called the MLCD15 from Godox as well. What you'll see is I popped a link down below, so you can check out the link and you can find all the stuff in there as well. But essentially this one and the CD15 both do exactly the same thing. They help soften down the light. Now, what is this little thing that I'm holding in my hand here? This is the Godox Ak-R22. Now what this thing is, it's a little bit of a silicone diffuser that goes on the front of your speedlight. So this pops out like this, and you have a little dome. And this dome, come on your speedlight, fits on your speedlight. See, just like this. And what you'll see is your speedlight has these on the round head, the V1s. You have these little nubs there, and on the diffuser itself, you've got little nubs as well on the inside. Move that way, see? And they just line up and it just clips in like this. So you just put it onto your speedlight, pull it over, and we now have a dome diffuser on our speedlight. So what this will do is, instead of getting harsh light when you use your speedlight, you can now use this to soften down the light when you have this on your camera. Plug in, there you go, see? And it helps you soften down the light quite nice and easily. And it's kind of like having a little bit of a tiny softbox on top of your camera. It's not that heavy even, so it doesn't even add any weight at all, but it helps you soften down the light quite a bit. But it also has some other cool things that you can do. If you want more directional light, which is still very soft, you can actually take this little dome and just collapse it on the inside, and now you've got a little dome that doesn't go out. But now this will give you a better beam of light, which is still softer compared to just shooting bare bulb. And then you can just pop it back out again, ta-da, and you've got your dome again for soft light, which just makes things easier to work with as well. So I thought I'd just share this in a little live video, because a lot of people ask me, how do you take your speed light and get soft light from it? Do you buy a expensive softbox, octobox, or something as such? Nah, dude, you just buy yourself the Godox Ak-R22 or the CD15 for your normal speedlight heads. They work on every speedlight, doesn't need to be a Godox light, and you just add that bad boy onto the top of your flash, and that'll now give us a very large spread of light, which is awesome. And because it helps softens the light down, we now can get better skin tones, and better skin tones means better and more happier clients and easier photos to work with just overall. So this is the Godox Ak-R22. It will fit on the Godox V1 round head flash, but you can also have a look at the link that I posted down below and you can check out the Godox ML-CD15, which is for your normal speedlights. And hopefully just adding this very inexpensive little bit of kit to your speedlight, you can now use your flash on your camera and still get nice soft light to work with, so you can avoid all those really harsh highlights on your subjects, because we want to avoid those harsh highlights and we want nice and soft skin tones to work with. So there you go, easy and fast, just like that. So this video will stay up forever and ever, because I would like to refer people back to this video when they ask me this question, because it's just easier to explain it on a video so I can show it to you. So hope you guys had some fun. Hope you guys learned something. If you have any questions regarding how to use your speedlight and how to use one of these little dome thingies or anything as such as well, pop them down below and I will get to them as soon as I can. It is now midnight. I'm always late. It's just one of those things. But yes, thank you very much for joining this evening, guys. It was just a very short video just to show you how you can take your speedlight and get soft light from it by just adding a very inexpensive little dome diffuser, either the Ak-R22 or the CD15 for normal speedheads or flash speedheads. Flash speedlights, not heads, dang it. So all you do is you pop that bad boy on there, pop the dome on there, point it at your subject, drop the power, press the button, presto. Nice, easy, soft light to work with. Hope this helps you guys. This will become part of my little training session. Moving forward, I would just like to build a little library of stuff that I can just point people to. So anyway, thank you, sir. It is so helpful. You are more than welcome, my friend. It is very awesome to get these little inexpensive things because they don't cost much and they add so much value to your kit, which is cool because you can use the CD15 on any speedlight brand. It doesn't need to be a Godox brand. They fit on any speedlight, which is awesome. The Ak-R22 is designed for round heads though. So round head flashes, this one will go onto. But the CD15 comes with adapter brackets, which allows it to fit onto any speedlight. And you know, we like when things are nice, cheap, effective, and help improve our overall quality of work and photos without breaking the bank. Because we like value for money. Yes, we do. Anyway, it is now basically midnight, so good morning. It is awesome for you few viewers to join me live. It is always nice seeing you guys. Well, not seeing, but speaking to you. It's funny. Anyway, have a good one. I'm gonna go make coffee and see if I can review some photos for you guys as well as time goes on. But anyway, have a good evening, have a good morning, and I will catch you guys quite soon again with our next bit of kit, which will be umbrellas, because we like umbrellas. Hey, morning to you, sir. Good morning, my friend. It is very nice to see you. How much is it, sir? Well, let me pull up the prices for you, my friend. So this, the Ak-R22 is, I think it was $500. Yeah, it's $600, $600, and the ML-CD15 is also just $600, and it comes with really cool things. So let me pull this over to my other screen and then I will show you. So let's just do it like this, and I'll show you the different options they have. Bloop, change to my screen. There we go. See, so this is Godox ML-CD15. This one comes with different brackets, which allows you to take and fit and mount it onto any speedlight that you would like, which is nice because then you can add it onto any one of your speedlights and you can play around with the dome and you can get different results, which is awesome. So you can fold it down, open it up, and get different results using the little dome, which is awesome because you can do so many cool things with it. So this is the ML-CD15. This is for every speedlight ever made. And then the Ak-R22, which is specifically for round heads, like the round one on my flash, that one is also just around 600, but it's designed specifically for the round heads. So I would personally recommend the CD15 because it covers a more wider range of things. For QR softboxes, do you recommend them? Quick release softboxes, they are quite nice to work with, but remember you're using a speedlight. This is only covering speedlights. For a speedlight, I would much rather recommend something like this white umbrella that I'm using. Or what you can do is you can check on this site, you can check out the 010, this little softbox umbrella right here, this one. This is the one which I'm using right now to light me up. And this is Godox UB010. Now what happens is it has a little opening where you can put your light stand and light into it. And this with a speed light is magic. But do not put your speed light, your little flash, inside an octabox or something as such, because remember, these little speed lights, they're not designed to work with those big ass soft boxes. They work much better with umbrellas, which just work much better and much more cost effective, because you can get a 101 centimeter softbox umbrella for 550 bucks. If you want a octabox, so let's go and check out our octaboxes, because remember, octabox isn't made for it, but we can still check it out. Lighting gear, light modifier, no, go light shapers, and we want to go to umbrellas, softbox lanterns. There you go. And we can compare prices, because they do get quite expensive. So there's 80 centimeter, there is a 90 centimeter softbox folding one from Godox, which is 1,500 bucks, which is 3 times the price of this softbox. And this one is designed, the Godox UB010, to work with speed lights. Now what you'll see is, let's make my face bigger again. So this softbox I've got sitting right there. See, I use it myself. It is really cheap, really effective, and gets the job done, which is awesome, because you can take this, add your speed light to it, and you'll get really good results for a very good price. If you take your speed light and you decide to spend a lot of money on a big ass softbox like this, which literally costs 3 times the amount of the umbrella, let's put them side by side, and then you'll see that the price is a little bit more expensive. Plus remember, with a softbox like the octabox, your speed light's only covering the center of the softbox, because your speed light doesn't give you a 180 degree throw of light. It only gives you a focused beam of light, which is why umbrellas, reflective umbrellas like the Godox UB010, work so well, because they allow you to reflect and bounce the light back at your subject. Plus it comes with the diffusion panel, which is a little white fabric on it, which allows you to get a really nice and awesome soft light to work with. So keep that in mind, that when you do look for your light shapers and light modifiers, if you use a speed light, look for reflective umbrellas or just white umbrellas like this one that I use. Yeah, they're very cheap, very effective, and they work really awesome with speed lights, which is nice, because we like stuff that's effective and works really good with speed lights. Now, if you were using a octabox like the one on the right hand side, your speed light would not be the optimal light source to use for it, because remember, with your speed light, the light goes forward. It doesn't fill the entire thing. You be honest, just having a problem is I do most of my shooting outdoors due to the air pressure. Yeah, that happens. I lose umbrellas quite a lot because they blow off the mountain, and unfortunately there's nothing you can do. Umbrella is cheaper to replace compared to losing an octabox. Keep that in mind. So the easiest way that you can sort that out is if you take your light stand, add sandbags to it at the bottom, and that will help secure it down, and then the wind will still affect it, but not as much. But now here's the cool thing: if you want to do outside shoots and still use your speed light for soft light, just get a dome, because the wind doesn't touch this thing that much. So what these domes do is they work really good for portraits, because they allow you to shape the light on your speed light, and shaping the light on your speed light means that I can take this, pop it on a light stand, and I can use it outdoors for just taking portraits, because it's still giving me nice and soft light. And if I need more focused light, all that I can do then is I can just take this little silicone diffuser and I can just press it down, and now it's going to give me a focused soft beam of light, which is nice. So I can take this put it behind me while I'm taking photos, aim it at the subject, and this will still give me that nice touch of light. But remember, you need to plan your shoot accordingly if you do plan to use your speed light outdoors, because remember, a speed light isn't designed to fight the sun. Turn your subject around, let their back face towards the sun, and use your speed light to fill them back in again. Very easy way to do it, because that way you will get nice pleasing light on your subject, as well as your subject will be able to keep their eyes open, because remember, direct light makes it very, very, very difficult for your subjects to keep their eyes open, which is very important. The nice thing is, if you want to go from a focused beam of soft light to now just shooting normal soft dome light again, you just unfold it, because it literally just does that, or just pops back out again. Just makes it really nice and easy. You need to try that out. Yes, you need to try that out. Where are you located, my dude? Are you near George? Then we can have a walk around and I can show you something. But what I can do also is I can do a live stream. I can get Justin in, and then we can do a test shoot with this for you guys over, what day is it today? Is it Monday? I think it's Monday. Yeah, it's the day after Monday, unfortunately. So what I'll do is I will plan with Justin, and then later on during this week we'll do a live session where we use the little dome diffuser on a speed light outdoors to get nice portraits. And we'll only be using the dome diffuser, speed light, and a light stand. That's all we'll be using, and we'll shoot some portraits with that. And then I can show you the difference between using a little dome diffuser and just using a bare bulb, and you'll see the difference, and that will give you a better idea of how these tiny little diffusers can help you shoot outdoors in more windy conditions. Because I can guarantee you this on a light stand will not be affected as much as an example if you're using a UB1010 or a huge octobox. Because remember, we want to reduce the size of our modifier, still get soft light, and then that will allow us to work in windy conditions, which is cool. Because remember, windy conditions are very, very, very bad to work with. I've lost many of these. Come here. I've lost many of these white umbrellas off the side of a mountain because of wind. It's so freaking annoying. But then I just like bought one of these, and it just works so much better. Now those little white umbrellas that I just put down that side, they cost about 150 bucks. So to replace them is quite cheap, but I hate losing them because it's such a pain in the backside to freaking lose them. It sucks. Hey, Icon Dude, how are we doing? Quite well this morning. I see it is 10 minutes past midnight. This was just supposed to be a nice little short video where I can show you guys how to diffuse the light on your speed light so you can get nice and soft light, and just work with that nice soft light as well, because it's really cool just having these tiny little things which are not that expensive, because this costs as much as the Godox UB010 softbox umbrella combo. And this is really useful outdoors because it just allows me to have a very small footprint to work with to do my stuff with. I mean, this compared to that is a big difference, which is cool. But yes, I do use the Godox UB010 quite a lot actually. It is my go-to modifier for a lot of stuff because it compacts down to just a small little tube thingy, and I can just take that on all my shoots. Super easy, super awesome to use. But this just works so much easier because it is smaller, and this packs up to fold it in, packs up to that size. So I can literally put this in my pocket of my pants, and I have a modifier in my one pant pocket, and I've got a speed light in the other pant pocket, and I've got my camera around my neck, and I can take portraits anywhere with a very, very, very small setup like this. We've got a light source, we've got a camera. I mean, what more do you need? Which is awesome. If I do have the option and space available to run larger modifiers, I would still run the Godox UB010 because it is a much more cost-effective modifier for me personally. Plus, it doesn't take up as much space as an octobox. It is larger than an octobox, some octoboxes, but it doesn't take up as much footprint, plus it's not as heavy. So that means I don't need to take heavy duty light stands. I can just take a normal cheap light stands, pop the Godox UB010 on it, put my light inside it, and we're A for away. Easy, fast, very nice. So before I go make coffee, anybody have any other questions before we call this a little evening session? Yeah, apologies, it's a bit later than I was planning to do, but I was chasing insects, which is quite fun. I do enjoy chasing insects. So let me show you. So you might remember this photo. There you go, the one with the fly. I'm busy working on that one. Also, we caught a really weird bug. Now the nice thing is, with macro photography, this little setup works really awesome as well, because it's a small footprint and it allows me to soften down the light for macro photography. So I can just put that on like this. Come to daddy. There you go. And that is my macro photography. So yeah, it's just, there you go. See? So just pops onto my camera, easy as pie. Just put my macro lens on there, and then I can take all my macro shots very easily and effectively, and it allows me to do some really cool stuff. We did play around a little bit, chasing some insects, because you know I like macro photography, and using the Ak-R22 on the little V1 just makes life nice and easy. Is that sharp? Close enough. Did miss focus by a tiny bit, but yes. So I like using it personally because it allows me to add it to my macro photography and portrait stuff, my mobile stuff, because it's just so easy to work with. But mainly I use it for my macro photography, because it allows me to just pop it out, take a photo, and we're good to go. Nice, easy, and fast in a very small, very lightweight package, which is awesome, because I like things that are small and lightweight and make my life easier, because it's a pain in the backside to carry around too much equipment. So we don't like doing that. Which one is this? Yeah, this is the top view from a little weird bug that I found. So yes, I am doing more macro stuff for the season coming up, due to the fact that it is becoming bug season again. So we might see some interesting insects and bugs running around, which is why this little setup is with me every single day in my camera bag, or my laptop bag even, because it's so small and compact, and I just go out and have some fun. So anyway, hope you guys have an awesome day ahead. I will now go make some coffee, jump onto my extremely long list of outstanding inboxes, and start getting to helping some more people before I go to bed actually. So thank you very much for the dudes that joined me live. As you guys know, I go live at really weird times sometimes. Sorry, I'll schedule the next one out a little bit better. My bad, apologies. It is the way things go. Anyway, keep well guys. I hope you guys have a awesome day ahead. Keep safe this week, and what I'll do is I will make a little post later on today where I can ask for some of your photos and stuff, and then we can do another little photo review thing, live session for you guys as well. Because you know what, it's nice. I like helping you guys. It is what keeps me going. Hey, Don dude, don't do that. That is awesome surname. That is cool, dude. That is cool. Thank you, dudes. Keep well, keep safe. I'm gonna go make coffee, because I like coffee. And yes, I'm wearing camera stuff because they give us nice deals, and I like nice deals. Ciao, ciao, dudes. Keep well.